Asuka, the energetic and strong mother. Yamato, the younger brother who's always in his own little world. Follow us as we karate kick all your daily frustrations away. Asuka's Revenge.
My name is Kotsumi. I've only been married to Kenji for a year.
Kotomi, I took out the trash.
Oh, thanks. Kenji takes the initiative in doing the housework, and he doesn't make a face when I ask him to do things, so I'm really grateful for that, but... Wait, did you take out the burnable trash? It's non-combustible garbage day today.
What? Even if you say that, it's your fault for leaving it there. I just took the garbage bag that was already out.
What? Yes, he has a tendency to blame me for his own mistakes. It's my fault. You need to check it yourself before you throw it out.
Don't get angry at me. Don't put it in an obscure place in the first place.
And in the end, I ended up having to go and collect the garbage bags. I'm grateful that he's willing to help out, but I wish he wouldn't blame me when he makes a mistake. Another day, too.
Kotomi, I made dinner for you today.
Really? Thanks. We're a couple who both works, so when Kenji comes home from work before me, he prepares dinner, but there's still some mayonnaise left. I wanted you to use this up first. There was an unfinished bottle of mayonnaise left in the fridge, but Kenji had opened a new bottle of mayonnaise. Well, it's not like it's a big deal or anything, but I noticed it, so I couldn't help but say something. Then...
What? I didn't know that. It's not my fault that you don't put it in a more obvious place, right?
What? He's blaming me again. It's my fault again? You were the one who used the mayonnaise for breakfast this morning, right? Didn't you put it away last? And when he gets blamed...
I don't know. I made dinner for you because I wanted to. You have no right to complain like that.
Complain? He says things like that and tries to avoid taking responsibility for his actions. I'm grateful that he made me dinner, but he should at least say sorry. There are times when I think about things like that. One day, it was a nice day, so I wanted to hang out my laundry outside. When I opened the washing machine, I saw that the laundry had countless white spots on it, and I couldn't help but let out a cry. What is this? Looking at it, it seems to be a receipt that was left in one of the pockets which got washed in the machine. Oh no, this is the worst. As I looked through to find where the receipt came from, that guy. A large amount of receipt scraps came out of Kenji's pants pocket. You need to take it out before you wash it. As I was muttering my dissatisfaction,
What's wrong?
Kenji must have heard me shouting and came to see what was going on. Kenji, you left the receipts in your clothes, didn't you? Look at this! The washing machine is full of receipt scraps.
Whoa. Sorry.
That was all Kenji said. He went back to the living room straight away. What am I going to do? I hung the laundry out on the balcony, but the washing machine was a mess of receipts. Not knowing what to do, I decided to take them out one by hand. Ouch. I was bending down the whole time I was doing this, so my back immediately started to hurt. As I sighed like that, Kenji came to see what was wrong.
What? Why are you in such a bad mood?
He complained to me in a bad mood for some reason. It's because my back was a little sore.
But even so, there's no need to sigh so heavily.
You say that, but if Kenji had checked his pockets properly, this wouldn't have happened.
I don't know. It wasn't intentional.
What's that supposed to mean? He's the one who's at fault, and yet he's acting all high and mighty again. What's more?
That receipt is from the shopping you asked me to do yesterday, you know?
What? I was confused by what he said. What? It's my fault because I asked you to do it?
I didn't say it was your fault. I'm saying you're also responsible.
What? Seriously, what should I do with this guy? Through this whole exchange, I suddenly felt like the affection I had for the man in front of me was disappearing. I managed to get rid of the rubbish in the washing machine, but at the same time, my suspicion of my husband was also growing. Then, a few days later... While Kenji was in the bath, I noticed a phone on the table that had been left there. The line inbox was open, so I glanced at it out of curiosity, but...
Thank you for the other day. It was really fun. Please keep in touch.
What? Those words jumped out at me. The other day? It was fun? The message from this Yuki was full of heart symbols, and it was clearly suspicious.
Hey, I got out of the bath.
My husband came out of the bath in high spirits, not knowing that. What is this?
What?
I immediately questioned Kenji.
What? Oh, that's,
Kenji visibly started panicking. Thank you for the other day? It was really fun? What happened the other day?
No, that's,
My husband was desperately trying to find the right words, but that only made my suspicions more certain. Kenji, are you having an affair? Then Kenji.
I can't help it. It's your fault, you know.
Oh, what? He said something again that made no sense. What do you mean it's my fault?
Because you never pay any attention to me, so I get lonely and turn to other women.
Huh? What a guy! He's trying to shift the blame onto me again. Wait a second. So it's my fault. I don't understand.
I work every day and come home late at night, but you never say a word of thanks. You have no respect for me.
What? The more I listened, the more I was dumbfounded. What do you mean respect? If I'm working too, you should say something to me too, right? I don't remember you ever saying anything like that to me. Can you stop talking nonsense?
Anyway, I'm not to blame. It's your fault, Katomi.
As he said this, the affection I was starting to feel for him was suddenly dropping to the ground. If you're going to say that, fine. Why don't you go to that person?
What?
Because that person will understand you and treat you with respect, right? Then why don't you go to that person?
What does that mean? Are you going to get a divorce?
Yes, because you're not happy with me, right?
No, it's not like I'm unhappy.
It seems like Kenji just said that on the spur of the moment, but I thought that was fine. It's fine. I can't live with someone who cheats anyway. And the way you try to put your mistakes on me is really too much. And you cheated on me, but you tried to put that on me too? You're so childish. I can't stand it. It's a divorce. When I told him I was divorcing him, he nodded in silence. I asked for alimony in exchange for the shared property, and he agreed to pay it. The divorce came about rather smoothly. Married for just over a year. I felt quite ashamed of the results for my parents, siblings, and friends who had congratulated me. But I decided to believe that this was the best for me now and to move forward. It's been a year since I got divorced. After I broke up with Kenji, I threw myself into my work and didn't have any time for romance, but spring has finally come to me too.
I know I have a lot of shortcomings, but I'm looking forward to working with you all.
A man named Haruki, 2 years younger than me, started working at my office. At first, I only had the impression that he was a likable young man, but...
Oh, Katomi-san, isn't that cardboard box heavy? I'll carry it.
Thanks. Despite his appearance, he had a manly side to him, and I gradually became attracted to him. Then, one day on my way home... Oh no, it's raining. I was walking home from work when it started to rain lightly. I guess I'll take shelter from the rain for a bit. I didn't have a folding umbrella with me, and it was too far to run home, so I decided to take shelter under a roof. Then...
Oh, Katomi-san?
Oh, Haruki. Haruki with an umbrella passed by.
Perhaps you don't have an umbrella? If that's the case, would you like to come under mine?
What? Can I? My spirits rose at this unexpected turn of events, and I accepted his kind offer to go under his umbrella.
There's a restaurant I often go to around here. But if you don't mind, would you like to go with me?
What? I'd like to. So we went into the restaurant that Haruki recommended and talked about each other.
What? You got divorced before?
Yes, I failed once. Maybe it was because of the alcohol, but when I told him about that, we were able to talk about various things openly. And our relationship grew closer. And after that day, we started going out for meals more often. Then one day...
Will you go out with me?
What? Me? I've divorced once and I'm older than you, you know?
I don't mind that.
Haruki. And I decided to go out with Haruki. Since I started going out with him, I've started enjoying going to work. After work, we'd meet up at a cafe nearby and go out for meals or watch movies together. That day, as usual, we had arranged to meet at a nearby cafe and have dinner together, but...
Sorry, I'm going to be late because I got some work to do.
I got a line message reply, so I was thinking of killing some time by having a coffee or something.
What? The movie's from 6 p.m.? It's already 6:30!
I don't know. You're the one who suggested we kill time at the cafe since it starts at 6.
No, it's also your fault for not checking, right?
I could hear a couple behind me blaming each other for the fight. Come to think of it, I got divorced after arguing about things like this and even got cheated on. As I was drinking coffee leisurely thinking about that...
Why didn't you check?
You're the one who said it starts from 6 p.m., Kenji. Kenji. And then a name I'd heard before popped up, and I was starting to wonder if it was him. I looked back at the seat behind me, and sure enough... Kenji!
Kotomi?
Huh? The couple fighting in the seat behind me was my ex-husband.
Why are you here?
I'm meeting someone.
Who is that?
It's my ex-wife.
I was listening, but you were just trying to shift the blame for your mistake onto someone else again, weren't you?
No.
You don't change, huh? Even when you were married to me, you tried to shift the blame onto me and get out of trouble. And at the end of it all, you were the one who was unfaithful. But for some reason, you tried to say it was my fault. That really didn't make any sense. When I said that, the woman with him...
Wait a minute! The reason you got divorced wasn't because of your ex-wife cheating?
What?
Oh, no.
I heard he split up because the ex-wife met a new man.
What? No, that's not true. It was this man who was having an affair.
What?
No.
This man put the blame on me even after we split up.
Don't be ridiculous! I believed you when you said that it was your
Ex-wife who was having an affair.
So I went out with you. I can't believe you were lying!
Oh, wait a minute.
Just as she said that, the woman left the store with her belongings.
Kotomi, what have you done? I got dumped again.
You're trying to shift the blame onto me again, huh? You should really fix that because women will hate you for it. Oh, I guess that just happened again.
You...
Kenji wanted to say something, but he just looked frustrated and left it as if he were running away. Oh dear. Just as I was about to leave, Haruki came into the shop.
Sorry, did you wait?
No, it's perfect timing.
What?
Although the fact that I was married to that man is a dark chapter in my life, it was because of him that I was able to realize the charm of Haruki and respected him more. Thinking about it like that, I think that my marriage to him was a necessary trial in my life.
My name is Asuka. It's been a year since I've married my husband Ryota. I'm freshly married and in love.
I think I'm gonna be able to get home early today, so you wanna go out to eat somewhere?
Really? Yeah, that sounds good. I think I can make it home early today, too. We don't have any kids, and we both work full-time. Then, one day... Huh? Takuma? My phone began to ring, and I looked at my screen to find it saying Takuma was calling me. What? What's he want now after all this time? Takuma is my ex-boyfriend that I dated before I met Ryota. We used to go to the same middle school, and we never really had any connections at the time. We got closer to each other when we were at our coming-of-age ceremony.
Huh? Asuka-chan?
Yeah? Wait, are you Takuma-kun? It was what you might call celebration magic, and he looked really good after seeing him after all this time. We exchanged contact information that day, and after going on a few dates, we started falling for each other and started dating, but... I don't believe it! You were freaking dating someone else?
I said I'm sorry, but the only girl I really love is you, Asuka.
Oh, please. I don't want to hear you say something that freaking cliche.
I'm sorry. It was just really a spur-of-the-moment thing.
I'm not going to forgive you for this. Please, break up with me.
But, Asuka...
I found out that he was cheating on me after we had been dating for 2 years. He was crying and apologizing, but I couldn't bring myself to like him after that, so I told him we were done and we broke it off. That was the end of that, but... I wonder what he wants after we broke up like that. I broke up with him because I was so angry at the time, so I didn't realize that I had left his contact information in my phone. I mean, it had been 5 years since we broken up, and I'm married already, so I'm sure it's nothing horrible. So, I decided not to think much about it and answer the phone. Hello? Yes?
Ah, thank God you answered, Asuka. Have you been doing good?
Huh? Yeah, I'm doing all right. I was shocked at how happy he sounded when he started talking to me. What? You seem like you're in a good mood. What do you want? Then, Takuma.
Well, actually, I wanted to borrow about 5K from you.
Come again? My ex-boyfriend had called me to ask me to lend him money, and it was 5K to boot. Why the hell would I possibly loan my ex-boyfriend that I dumped for cheating 5K after all this time? And you think I just have 5K lying around to lend you?
Oh, please, don't be like that. I'm kind of in a rush. I need it.
What? Why do you need it so urgently? I mean, I can't lend it to you either then.
What? Come on, please. I'm really struggling right now.
The hell does that matter to me? And the nerve of calling me like nothing ever happened? Did you forget why we broke up to begin with?
Of course I remember. I feel really bad about that. I seriously have repented and thought about my actions. So come on, okay? Think that you're really helping out your ex-boyfriend.
I felt like he was trying to sweet-talk me into lending him the money, even though he was clearly in the wrong, so I was over it. I'm sorry, but I'm already married. I don't have that kind of money to just lend money out to my ex-boyfriend that I dumped 5 years ago. Then suddenly...
You are seriously such a freaking cold-hearted woman, aren't you? You probably don't care about me at all.
What? My ex-boyfriend began screaming at me. Yes, I don't really care about you. That's literally why I broke up with you on that day. What is this guy talking about?
That's all I was to you, huh? You really don't care about what happens to me from now on, do you?
No, I don't, because we broke up and it's been 5 freaking years already. And to top it off, we broke up because you cheated on me. You betrayed me. I don't care what happens to you.
What?
Whatever the case, I don't have any money to lend you at all. Bye!
Wait, hey!
I could hear him still yapping before I hung up the phone, but I didn't care. I hung up on him. What the hell is wrong with that guy? I was just going to be annoyed by him calling anyway, so I decided to block him on the spot. That night, I reported to my husband what had happened to me that day. and I just couldn't believe that he called me like that.
Huh? Your ex-boyfriend, huh? And 5K? That's actually a hefty sum of money to just ask from someone.
Right? So I didn't know what he wanted to use it for, and he just wouldn't tell me the truth. I told him to never call me again and hung up the phone.
He's probably going to keep calling you over and over though, right?
Yeah, I figured, so I blocked his number, but...
That's probably for the best. That kind of thing is going to become a habitual thing, so...
Yeah, I agree. I'll be careful.
If anything happens again, let me know, okay?
Yeah, thank you. I thought to myself, I am so glad that I was able to marry this man. I was smirking to myself as I fell asleep that night. A few days later, I was out shopping at the grocery store when...
Huh? Asuka-chan?
I heard my name being called out behind me out of the blue, so I turned around and saw a man standing there that looked familiar.
Huh? You don't remember me? It's me, Masahiro.
Oh, Masahiro-kun! It's been so long! The man that called out to me was a classmate from middle school. His name was Masahiro-kun. Wow, it's been so long. Have you been doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How about you? What are you up to these days?
I'm doing great. I'm married now and have been working part-time now. We talked about what's been going on with us recently before suddenly Masahiro-kun.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard from Takuma recently?
Huh? Takuma? Yeah, he called me the other day actually. We were all in the same middle school, so of course he knows Takuma too. He also knew that we had started dating at one point. So I wasn't too surprised that he had mentioned Takuma, but I was surprised that he knew about Takuma reaching out to me recently. Why do you know about that?
Well, he actually reached out to me recently too.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, he asked for 5K or something from you too, right?
Yeah, exactly. I can't believe he was calling you too.
It wasn't just us. Apparently, Koki reached out to Tatsuya and Mika too. He's just been calling everyone he knows for money.
What? No way! I was shocked. Apparently, my ex-boyfriend had called all kinds of people that he knew to try to ask for 5K. But I didn't realize that he was asking literally everyone for this money. I wonder why he wants that kind of money so badly.
Huh? He didn't tell you why he wanted the money?
Huh? You know why?
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
Well, apparently.
From what Masahiro-kun told me, my ex-boyfriend was trying to save up money to try to get married to a girl. But she was kind of sketchy, so he was tricked into some kind of investment scam by a man that she was working with. That's why he got in so much debt. Ah, I see.
Yeah, I was so surprised. I thought that kind of thing only happened in mangas and anime and stuff. He's actually hardworking at heart, you know? You might not be able to believe it, but I'm really surprised that he ended up like that.
Yeah. After hearing the reason, I was a little worried, but it was my ex-boyfriend, so I shouldn't have to unblock his phone number and call him or anything. It didn't change the fact that he cheated on me and betrayed me. I still didn't want to help him out.
I mean, you've got your own family, so you should just take care of your family.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. We parted ways after talking about that. But a few more days after that, an invitation to a class reunion? I got an invitation in my mailbox for a middle school class reunion. A class reunion, huh? Talk about nostalgic. I definitely wanted to go, but the fact that it was a middle school reunion made me remember him even when I didn't want to. I really don't want to go. I wonder if Takuma is going to be coming too. This is just the result of going out with a classmate. But I mean, to be fair, there were quite a few of us that were dating at the time, so if he messes with me, I'll just tell him to go away. I circled that I would be attending and sent back the reply. The day of our class reunion, the venue was a local hotel ballroom and it was rented out for us.
Wow, it's been so long, Asuka.
Wow, Mayumi, you really haven't changed one bit, have you? I was excited to see all of my old friends that I hadn't seen in a long time, and we were all hitting it off, taking a walk down Nostalgia Lane and enjoying the food. He's not here, huh? I looked through the venue, but I didn't see him around, so I felt a little relieved. I mean, it seemed like he was struggling with money, and it wasn't free to come to the reunion. I'm sure he probably just decided not to come, is what I assumed. Time flew by, and before I knew it, it was the end of the party.
We actually reserved some karaoke rooms for the after party, so if you're interested at all, please come on by.
There were some people that were excited about it, but there were some that went home because they had to work in the morning.
What are you going to do, Asuka?
I asked my husband to come pick me up, so I can't be too late. I see. I guess you gotta go then. We were just chatting at the entrance when...
Huh? Takuma?
What? I heard people talking about him and I turned around to see Takuma standing right there.
You? What the hell are you doing here? You said you weren't going to be attending.
After getting a better look at him, he looked quite ragged. Then...
Hey! Asuka! Oh, everyone else. You guys can all cough up a little bit of money for me, huh? Just lend me some. Huh?
This man showed up all the way to the venue just to borrow some money. Oh, wait, hang on. That is totally against socially acceptable manners. I couldn't hold back anymore, so I just started yelling.
Asuka! It's been so long, huh? Please, I'm begging you. I don't need 5K, but just a little bit is enough.
That again, huh? Most of the people here seem to have been asked by him before. They were all pitying him and over it.
Oh, come on, guys, just a little bit. I only need like 5K. Do you realize how much 5K is? It's not a little. Okay, then we can all share a little bit and prepare 5K for me, okay? Then it's not too bad.
Huh? Everyone was shocked at how he thought this was totally fine. Takuma, you really need to cut it out. Do you really think that anyone can just prepare that kind of money on the spot? I had run out of patience, so I couldn't help but talk to him.
Asuka, please give me 5K.
Oh my god, you're so annoying. What is it, some kind of investment scam or something? I feel bad for you, but there are plenty of us with families now, so we can't just prepare that kind of money. Then...
Investment scam? You freaking liar! It wasn't anything like that. It was that you used up all your money on gambling and took out a bunch of loans.
Huh?
What?
One of our friends revealed this shocking secret to everyone, and he started sweating bullets. Takuma, what the hell is going on?
No, that's not...
You just had a bunch of loans? Then I most definitely don't have any reason to be giving you money.
No, that's just...
He was trying to talk his way out of it, but the way he was acting so anxious, it was clear as day that he was guilty. You must have thought that since it's our class reunion, you probably could have met someone that would loan you the money, huh? I don't believe it.
Oh my god, seriously? You tried to trick your own friends into giving you money. I don't believe it. Sorry, but you need to get out. Leave!
Go away! Everyone was yelling at him and he couldn't take it anymore.
He literally ran away from the venue.
I don't believe it. I'm so glad I didn't lend that prick any money.
Masahiro-kun, seriously. I was a little worried about him because I thought he was tricked, but this is so stupid. Freaking loans? Completely a different story.
Seriously.
We were just chatting when... it's Ryota. My husband came by to pick me up, so I decided to go home.
Huh? Are you not going to go to the after party, Asuka-chan?
Yeah, my husband is going to be worried about me. You're very loved. See you later. Yeah, see you. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Did anything good happen?
Huh?
I mean, you're smiling like crazy, so...
It's nothing like that. But you gotta hear me out. You remember that ex-boyfriend of mine that I was telling you about?
Oh, the guy who was asking about the 5K?
I told my husband about what happened, and after he was shocked, he just started bursting into laughter. I couldn't help but also get drawn in and started laughing. Afterwards, my ex-boyfriend has apparently been unable to pay his debt and has been running away. He tried to find people that weren't at the reunion to ask them to borrow money, but unfortunately for him, information about him is already out, so there was no one around that would lend him any money at all. He was seriously just a nuisance till the end. In 5 years or 10 years, maybe even later, when we have another reunion, I bet you he's going to be the butt of everyone's jokes. But that made me feel a little bad since I was his ex-girlfriend. My name is Asuka. I graduated college this year and started working full-time. At around the same time, I started living alone. It's so nice living alone. I can finally relax. My parents were worried about me living all alone as a woman, but I wanted to become more independent after working full-time, so I decided that this was the first step. One day, after work, I was enjoying my first time living all on my own and was hanging out at my house when I got a call. It's Daisuke. Daisuke is my boyfriend that I've been dating for a year now. I met him in college and we still have been dating after we started working. Yeah? What's going on?
You answered! I'm so glad.
What? Are you drunk or something? I could hear how Daisuke seemed extremely happy on the phone. Apparently, he was drinking quite a bit.
I just had a party with some coworkers, you know? I kind of drank a little bit.
Don't drink too much, okay? It was over the phone, but I was still annoyed that I had to deal with a drunk man. I continued to talk to him, annoyed, before he told me something that shocked me.
Oh, and yeah, by the way, Asuka, 3 of my bosses are gonna be going over to your house to spend the night.
Huh? What did he just say? Spend the night? 3 bosses? My mind was full of question marks. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? 3 of your bosses are what?
Oh, you know, the 3 of us were drinking at the company, but my bosses kind of missed their last train. Your house happened to be close to the place we were drinking, so I suggested they go over to your house. And they said they would appreciate it, so they're gonna go stay over there.
What? I screamed at the top of my lungs in my house. What are you talking about? Right now? Are the 3 of them women?
Nope, men. I think they're all in their 30s.
What? I really didn't understand what was possibly going through this idiot's head. 3 men that I've never seen before were about to come over to my house, a woman living alone? And they were going to spend the night? This man just sent them over like it was nothing? Sorry, I don't understand at all. You're not even going to be here?
I mean, I've still got a train back home, so...
I was at a loss for words. Why would you do that without asking me first? And what do you even mean? Why can you possibly do that? I don't even have the space for that many people to come over.
It's fine. Just let them sleep on the ground or something.
No. I seriously can't right now. Complete strangers. 3 of them too. And they're all going to be in my house all night. I couldn't imagine it. I literally felt chills run down my spine. I kept saying no as clear as possible, but...
Whatever. Oh, sorry about that. It's just tonight, so I think they should be there soon. I'll get really close to your house. Bye.
What? Hey! Wait! Daisuke! He didn't listen to me at all. He just hung up his phone. You've got to be kidding me. I decided to just put away my laundry that I was drying in my house. At the same time, I called my older brother. I lived on my own, but luckily my parents' house wasn't so far, so if I asked for his help, he would get here within 20 minutes or so. Help me, please!
What's going on?
I quickly explained what was going on to my brother before my brother said that he would bring my father and our younger brother Yamato before rushing over. But while I was waiting, the doorbell rang. You're kidding me, right? I looked at the intercom and noticed that there were 3 men there, just like Daisuke said. They really came over to my house.
Osuki-san, I know it's really late. We're people that work at Dasuki-san's office. He said that we could stay over at your house, so we're here. You live in a nice house for someone as young as you.
I could hear people screaming and yelling in front of the door.
Hey! Excuse me? Can you please let us in already? I need to pee really freaking bad. You should have just peed at the store, bro. It was really cold on the way here. Hey, Asuka-san.
Oh my god, come on, bro! I was praying for him to show up quickly as I glanced down at the clock, but it would take a little longer. I could hear 3 grown-ass men not acting their age screaming and yelling this late at night. I was afraid that they would become problematic, so I opened the door filled with fear. Excuse me, I heard you guys were coming over from Daisuke, but you can't just come over like this. Can you please go home?
Oh, Asuka-chan! You're so cute. Oh, thank God you're finally out. Would it be alright if I borrow your bathroom real quick? Dude, it's embarrassing. Stop that already.
I was a little afraid at first with how loud they were being, but now that I saw them in person, they seem like immature kids. They just seem like stupid college students. But then, a man just came barging in.
I'm so sorry. I'm seriously about to pee my pants.
Huh? Wait! Hey! He just pushed me out of the way and ran to the bathroom. You're kidding me. The other 2 also pushed past me almost like I had just broken the seal.
Ah, it's so warm in here. Wow, it's so stimulating being in a girl's house.
Hey! You need to cut it out. I'm going to call the cops.
Oh, don't be such a drama queen. Like we've said before, we're Dachi-kun's bosses. We're not suspicious or anything.
What are you talking about? 3 grown men barging into someone's house this late of night is definitely suspicious enough. Just hurry up and leave, please. I was pushing them to the entrance, trying to get them to leave, but...
Asuka! Are you okay, sis?
Dad, guys. The 3 men of my family showed up.
Huh? What the hell's going on here?
Wait, is that her dad?
The 3 of them were all shocked.
You pieces of crap are just barging into someone's house? What's wrong with you?
No, we didn't just barge in. Asuka-san's boyfriend said that it was fine.
Why the hell would that boyfriend decide for her, huh? And what? You think you've got permission just by talking to him? I mean, we heard that Asuka-san gave us permission, so... Of course not! You didn't even stop when I said leave. So, you pushed my sister, who was clearly not giving you permission to come in, out of the way and came inside? That's literally unlawful entry of an occupied residence, isn't it?
Oh, that's...
My brother's words seemed like it started to make them really understand the gravity of this situation.
He said he wanted to go to the bathroom, so we tried to stop him from barging in.
What? It's my fault?
Of course it is! You're the first one to come barge in like that.
Enough! You all stop trying to shift the blame on each other. Hey, you all tell me your names one by one.
Huh? Oh, why would we have to tell you our names?
Just tell me your damn names!
I'm Takashi Sasaki.
I'm Kayotaka Maeda.
I'm Ryusuke Oda.
My father wrote down the names of all 3 of them before chasing them out of the house.
I've written down all your names right here. You will be hearing about this later. Now, get out! I'm so sorry.
The 3 men finally ran away after being chased out by my dad. Dad, thank you guys so much for coming.
Was everything okay, sis?
I can't believe there are such people with such little common sense.
Asuka, tell me what office your boyfriend works at. I am going to complain to them directly tomorrow.
Okay, I'll go too. The next day, my father and I took off work and headed to his company.
Excuse me, there are 3 men in the Systems Development Department here. These are their names. Also, one Taisaki Kimura. Would you be able to get them to come out here for us? They have done some horrible things to my daughter.
Yes, sir. One moment, please. The receptionist called someone on the internal line and she informed us that the 4 of them would come to the guest room.
Excuse me.
The 3 men from last night and Daisuke, along with their bosses, were all there. It was 5 men total.
I've been informed that my men have caused some serious problems with you.
The men all lined up next to each other. I kept glaring at Daisuke the whole time, but he never looked me in the eye.
It's not just caused problems. She was dating that man or something. And then the 3 drunk men showed up at her house and he claimed that it would be fine for them to stay there. On top of that, they just did whatever they wanted after barging in.
What did you say? Hey, hold on. I don't think that doing whatever we wanted is the right way to put it.
What? You ignored my daughter, who was clearly not on board and just joined.
The 4 of them just fell silent.
Hey, is what he's saying true? I'm asking you if it's true. If it is true, this is beyond acceptable. Well, we were told by Daisuke that Asuka said that it was totally fine, so...
The 3 of them pushed all responsibility onto Daisuke.
Wait, hold on a second. I asked Asuka for permission beforehand for sure.
Then he started yelling at me after looking me directly in the eye and lying. I said, time and time again, that I never gave permission and I never would. Why the hell would I let 3 random men into my house, and drunk to boot?
Then you could have told me over the damned phone.
I did tell you, moron! This was literally like talking to a brick wall. This man is just rotten, and on top of that...
I think that this is just Daisaki and Asuka-san not really communicating well.
Yeah. True. We got the permission from Daisaki, so we should be fine.
What? They continued to just say things that were shifting the blame to everyone other than themselves. I just couldn't help but be stunned.
You've got grown-ass men saying they all did nothing wrong. I'm sorry, but what kind of training do you do with your employees?
My father had reached the end of his patience and started questioning their boss.
I am terribly sorry, sir. It's all our employees' fault completely. I'm so terribly sorry, sir.
The boss got on the ground and started begging for forgiveness.
I will be sure to punish all of them accordingly and swiftly. Huh? Wait!
The 3 of them started to look anxious after their chief said that.
How the hell are you gonna come up with an excuse for this? This is unacceptable as grown, fully functional men in society. You lot apologize too. Ugh.
The boss completely lost it and raised his voice. The 4 of them were trying to avoid all responsibility, but eventually, when the boss started admitting it was their fault and begging, they couldn't argue. They finally admitted what they had done and apologized.
We're terribly sorry.
Afterwards, I broke up with Daisuke. As you might expect, I decided to ask him what I was wondering about this whole time. Why the hell did you send them over to my house and not take them to your own house? It would have all been fine if you just took them to your house. Then Daisuke said,
Well, I didn't want my bosses to intrude in my own personal time.
I could feel something reignite inside of me after hearing that ridiculous reason, and I didn't even bother replying. I just blocked him on the spot. After that whole incident, my father kept bothering me that it was dangerous for a woman to live alone and that I needed to go back home. I didn't want to experience that again, so I decided to go back to my house. I had to take a little longer to commute, but I didn't have to worry about cooking or laundry, so it was kind of nice. By the way, my ex-boyfriend and those 3 bosses all had disciplinary hearings and were subsequently fired. I mean, why wouldn't they be? A few years later, I forgot about my ex-boyfriend and started dating someone new. His name was Ryota.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Asaka.
Oh, I wasn't waiting at all. Let's go.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him and going on a date with him when... I got stuck at a traffic light and saw construction being done. I was looking at the security when I was standing there and it shocked me. Is that... The man who was using a stick to lead people was my ex-boyfriend Daisuke. He seemed to have noticed me as well and looked surprised. The light turned green and I started walking with Ryota. He must have thought I was awkward because he moved his helmet to hide his face before looking down.
What's going on?
Nothing. Never mind. Ryota seemed a little confused as well, but I just ignored him. I really couldn't believe that boyfriend, but I feel so glad that I cut ties with him. I met a man that I can trust now and have been living a happy life, so I hope to cherish these happy days. And to make things even better, a few months later, he would propose to me, but that's a story for another day. My name is Asuka. I live with my husband Ryota and my daughter Ayaka, who is going to be turning 4 soon.
Mommy, when are Grandma and Grandpa coming over?
I think after you go to sleep and wake up 3 more times.
Ayaka's going to be a good girl then.
Yeah, let's have a lot of fun with Grandma and Grandpa, huh? When she referred to Grandma and Grandpa, she was talking about Ryota's parents, which meant they were my in-laws.
They said they would come over this weekend. It had been a while since they had come over. The day that they were supposed to come over,
Dad said he got off the bullet train, so I'll go to the station with Ayaka to pick him up in a second.
okay, I'll go ahead and pick up the sushi while you two are out picking them up then. I had ordered some sushi for pickup for lunch, so I was going to pick it up. My husband and daughter were walking to the station to pick them up, and I was headed to the sushi store by car. I had already paid it online by card, so I just needed to go pick it up. I figured that it wouldn't take any more than 5 minutes. Wow, it's really busy. After getting to the store, I noticed that there were many families here waiting in line, which made sense because it was a Sunday. I felt a little bad for the employees that were clearly extremely busy, but I told them that I had ordered for pickup.
Oh, okay. Sure. Let me go check real quick.
I was surprised that I had to wait even after ordering. I thought to myself that this was kind of annoying, but I decided to just sit down and wait quietly. I had waited for a while, but they didn't seem to bring out the food at all. Huh? Is my food ready yet? I had gotten a text from my husband that he had already met up with his parents and was back at the house. Looking at the time, I had already been waiting for 15 minutes. This is so weird. I ordered online, so it should be ready. I didn't want to make my family wait any longer, so I decided to talk to the employee once again.
The extra special sushi set for 4? Asuka-san, right?
Yes, I actually ordered online and have been waiting for over 15 minutes now. Then the employee said,
After having a look, it seems like we already handed it over to you.
Huh? The employee told me that apparently they had already handed over the sushi to me. No, hang on just a second. I've been here the whole time and haven't gotten any sushi at all.
I don't know what you want me to say.
No. I don't know what you want me to say to what you're saying. I've been waiting here this whole time, but you can't say that you've already given it to me. Don't tell me you've given it to the wrong person.
Oh. I don't know. All I can say is it's not here anymore.
He just left me with that irresponsible line before ignoring me and moving on to deal with the other customers. Hang on just a damn minute. What the hell are you going to do about my order?
Oh, come on, lady. I already told you I've handed you the sushi already.
And I'm telling you that the person who you supposedly handed it to hasn't received it. What are you going to do about this? I've already paid for it.
I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Oh my god. I felt that talking to this man wouldn't solve anything. Whatever. I want you to go get your manager or the store owner. The employee looked a little unsure, but he dragged his feet to the back and brought someone that looked like the manager out. Are you the store manager?
No, the manager is actually not here today. I'm the sub-manager.
Whatever. I ordered here today to pick up, but this guy is saying that he gave the dish to the wrong person. I was explaining the situation to the sub-manager and...
When I called the name out, a customer who had a kid came up and just took the product. So,
you didn't check the receipt or a phone or even ask for my name? You just handed it over?
well, I called out and they showed up, so...
I'm honestly aghast at this part-time worker. Employee? I don't know. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. What matters is he's working here, he's getting paid, which means he needs to take responsibility for what he's doing. How long is it going to take if you start making it now?
Well, it's pretty busy, it being lunchtime and all. So, maybe 30 minutes or so.
Huh? Another 30 minutes after waiting this whole time? I couldn't make my family wait any longer than I already have. I'm over it. I can't wait any longer than this. I've already paid online, so I want you to cancel it. I handed over my card, and they were doing something in the back before they handed me my card back, and I left the store. I need to go find a different store, and I need to hurry. If I drive fast, then I could find another sushi store about 5 minutes from here. I rushed over there and ordered a similar sushi set. I didn't have any time to pick and choose so much about what was the best set, so it was actually more expensive than I expected. It was a little past 1 p.m. when I got back to the house. I was well over an hour later than planned. Sir, ma'am, hello. It's so nice to see you guys. I'm so sorry for being late.
Oh, please, don't worry about it. Welcome back. Were the roads busy or something?
Oh, no. Really, I wanted to tell Ryota about what had just happened, but my in-laws are here right now, so I decided just to keep it to myself.
Huh? You bought the sushi from another store?
Yeah, there were some complications. I figured that Ayaka was probably hungry, so I just put up all the sushi that I had bought onto the table. Luckily, my in-laws seemed to really enjoy the sushi I'd bought, so I felt relieved about that. The next day was a holiday, so my in-laws stayed over for the night before going home. After I sent them off, I immediately decided to talk to Ryota about what had happened to me.
Ah, that's why you went to a different store to buy sushi, huh?
Yeah, that employee was seriously so incredibly rude.
Oh.
Ryota suddenly looked upset.
Well, that store actually has a pretty bad reputation when it comes to customer service.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, it's actually been pretty well known recently.
I didn't know that.
I'll find some time later and try going to check it out.
Okay, you should definitely take a look. That was the end of the whole thing, is what I thought, but a few days later... Huh? After looking at the credit card charges, I was stunned. I was supposed to have canceled the sushi store charge, but for some reason, it was still there. What the heck? I swear I had them cancel and refund my order. I was a little suspicious now, so I immediately called the card company. So yeah, I actually shouldn't be charged for that fee. Then the woman on the phone, we actually have no record of ever getting a cancellation like that. Huh? I was shocked. I can't believe that they took my card and pretended to be doing something about it. They actually didn't do anything at all. Huh? So what the hell were they doing then? At this point, I was just donating food to some complete stranger. I couldn't hold back my anger and I immediately headed back to that sushi store. Excuse me.
Welcome! How many...
I'm not a customer. Is your sub-manager here today?
Oh, yeah. Hang on just a moment.
That young employee disappeared into the back and the sub-manager popped out shortly after. It was a weekday, so it seemed they were a little bit more free.
Oh, you're the woman from...
Hello! You remember me, right? Is the person who handled my case around? He pointed his finger to the employee from that day, cleaning up the dishes. Hey, you! You remember me, right?
Oh, you're from...
He seemed like he was annoyed with me, which pissed me off even more. Whatever. Hey, look at this. I asked you to cancel this fee from the other day, right? What do you expect me to do about this? I'm still being charged for food that I canceled. I thought you canceled that order for me. I showed him the bill on my card. However, the employee...
Well, I don't know what you want me to say. I did what I was told.
We're back to the same old crap.
I definitely refunded you the money. I know I did.
You say that, but I'm getting a charge on my card like this. How do you explain that?
I
really dug my nails in deep, but after an annoyed look on his face...
I don't know what you want me to say. I did what I did. And if we did refund you, who's gonna pay for the sushi that was taken away?
For some reason, he was now getting mad at me. The hell am I supposed to know? It's your mistake, so you guys figure it out.
Oh, I can't just listen to you, though. Besides, do you even really have proof that we screwed up?
Come again? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, all of the staff, myself included, don't know about that. Are you sure you didn't just make a mistake?
What? Apparently, he was still going to pretend like he didn't know what I was talking about. How freaking rotten is this employee? On top of that, the sub-manager...
Well, this is what he's saying, so if you don't mind leaving.
They seemed to be trying to wrap things up as if I had done something wrong, so I figured that I wouldn't be able to get my point across at this rate. I decided to pull the ace in the hole. Oh, I'm over it. I'm calling my husband.
Your husband? That's fine, but we're not going to change what we're saying.
I wanted to make sure these pricks got what was coming towards them with their attitudes clearly mocking me. He's going to come right away, so just you wait. About 20 minutes later, my husband showed up at the store.
Asuka, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, thank God you're here. My husband showed up and I explained everything that had happened. He immediately understood and started working to handle the situation.
Well, for starters, let me introduce myself. Huh?
After seeing my husband's business card, they looked like they had just been struck by lightning. And why wouldn't they be surprised? My husband's business card read, Sushi Ito HG Company Limited, Department of Human Resources.
Are you from the main office?
My husband was actually working in the HR department of this store's main office.
This store has been receiving an extraordinary amount of complaints from many customers. Are you the sub-manager? Yes, that's me. Where's the manager? He's in the kitchen, sir.
The manager, sub-manager, and that horribly rude employee all went out back with my husband and I all to have a discussion.
So, I heard that there was a mishap. You gave the order to the wrong customer?
Yes, sir.
But you decided you were still in the right and that the customer was in the wrong?
I mean, yes, that's what happened.
And she asked for a refund. Then you thought they had processed a refund, but it wasn't actually completed?
Yeah, then I came here to talk about it to make things clear about what had happened, but they acted pretty rude towards me, so I called you right away, Ryota.
I see. This isn't good. Not good at all.
He was writing everything down and suddenly the sub-manager...
Are you even allowed to do this? Your wife calls, so you show up? That's literally bringing personal matters into a professional environment. Maybe we're in the wrong, but what do you say about that?
He was trying to put up a fight, but...
Like I said earlier, we've been receiving an extraordinary amount of complaints from customers today. So we were planning on coming out here to have a word with you all anyway.
Ryota pulled out a large paper that had numerous complaints about them listed. At this point, the three of them just fell silent.
So, we're going to be taking this case, among all the other complaints, back to the main office. And we're also going to be adding to the report that none of you actually seem to have any guilt for what you've done. On top of that, I'm going to be reporting back that the manager has not trained his staff well. No, wait! What?
They were all just acting anxious at Ryota's words, but after figuring that there was nothing more to be done, they just gave up. They just stood there, unable to do anything. A few days later...
I'm home!
Oh, welcome home. I just finished making dinner.
Thanks. Oh, and about that employee from the store.
Huh? Oh yeah, what happened? From what Ryota says, that rude employee, he wasn't a part-time employee, but a formal employee. There were many complaints, but complaints against him were abnormally high, even amongst the rest of the complaints, so the main office fired him. No way! On top of that, that sub-manager was also a problematic employee, so he had his pay cut and was sent off to some distant store. And on top of that, the store manager was sent off to receive management training as it was clear that he wasn't able to properly educate his own staff.
So, that's the way we handled this situation. We hope you are satisfied with us, and we'll let this go now.
I mean, I guess.
I got my monies back too, so I think I'll let it go.
Thank you.
It was the company that Ryota worked at, so I really liked that sushi store itself, but after those employees acted like that, it just made me not want to do business with them. This whole situation really reminded me that communication is just so important in any situation.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. See you next time!